What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Ditch Panda Bass Fishing. Today we are doing a how-to video.
How to put this onto this.
Using this.
That's a dadgum ditch panda.
All right, so we realize that a lot of you guys watching might not care at all about this video. Because you're professionals, you already know how to do this. But we also understand there's a bunch of people that would like to know the correct way to put line, whatever it be, monofilament, fluorocarbon, braid, onto a baitcaster. We're going to show you how to do that. We're going to show you the correct way, the easiest way, make it go onto this line, easy, to reduce your backlashes, bird's nests, all that garb. There is a correct way to do it. There's a wrong way to do it.
Sure.
We're going to show you guys how to do that right now, and little tips that can help you along the way.
Yeah, we're going to use this American Spirit line put her on her thing.
Line, put her on her dealie. We're going to have our gear review coming out soon with this in it. We'll let you know everything we think about it. But we're going to use it today and show you how we like it.
Sneak peek, we dig it.
All right, so let's get to it. We're going to be using this thing like we said. However, your girlfriend, your wife, your kid, your toes with a screwdriver, a pencil, a pen, however you're going to run something through this and hold it straight so you can reel line onto your reel, however you're going to do it. The most important thing about it is that this line comes off the top like this and comes onto the reel.
Onto the reel.
Onto the top.
Yeah.
Top to top. Okay? Cool.
Hey, if it's your first time here and you like watching us fish tournaments, practice for tournaments, do these how-tos, techniques, tips, or tricks, or just like watching us fish, be sure to hit the subscribe button, hit that bell so you don't miss anything.
Bing.
All right. So Cody's putting the line on right now.
So, however you're doing it, again, like we said, the line needs to run.
Pretty true. It likes to fall off. We'll fix that in a second.
So, especially when using 20-pound fluorocarbon.
Yeah, bigger line.
Bigger line in general. It's springy.
It's a little stiff.
It likes to get crazy on you. Our tip number one, take that cool little sticker they give you and stop the line from doing that. Whether you're putting it in your toes, whether you're giving it to your wife, it's going to save you a bunch of heartache.
Yeah. The other thing you can do too is use a rubber band. And actually that's a really cool thing to have around all your fishing gear, period. Buy yourself a bag of rubber bands. You can put them around every single spool of line that you have, and it keeps that line from unspooling itself. Believe me, it's pretty cool. So I don't know, you buy one bag of rubber bands on Amazon or the Dollar Tree or whatever,
wherever it is, and
there's 1,000 of them, and you're never going to use them all. So
all right,
there's that.
So you got your line coming off the top. You're going to want to run that through your line guide, which is right here. That's this thing right here. That moves back and forth. Make sure your line is coming onto the spool evenly. So you run it through there. Now that it's through there, here's another tip. Some reels, like this one, have little slots. You'll notice as I'm moving this thing around, it's got little holes. The best thing about those little holes is you can load your line into one of them, stick it in there a little ways, give it some slack, reel slow, and that'll take your line all the way around your reel, around your spool. Now you've got line all the way around your spool. Other reels don't have it. You kind of got to fish around for it. Take a screwdriver, take something skinny, tuck your line in there, dig in there, scoop it out, So you have this. Now, you can tie any knot you want.
Yeah,
I really don't care because of the next little tip we're going to show you guys. I just tie double overhand knot, and that's just like you're tying your shoes twice without the bow. So I tie one. I tie another one. Especially with fluorocarbon, I'm just not too worried about it. I cinch it down. It's good. And then
normally
I cut it.
You would cut it.
Right. And then cut it. Boom. Now, after you're cut, so you've got your line through around the spool. You've tied your double overhands. Now you're sitting there. You got your knot. Electrical tape. It is your best friend. If your guys are spooling braid on here first, this is an absolute must because your braid will slip on your spool. Right. So I go right over the knot. You guys can see that. Right over where I just tied. That's it. You guys are ready to spool this now. Reach up here, take that cool little sticker off, make your wife, make your kid take it off. And with this one, what you can do is you want to worry about your tension. With these things, they're cool. You can adjust your tension right here. If you're just using a screwdriver or your wife and you're holding it on your rod, just make sure that you're taking a little piece of dishcloth or whatever it is.
Yeah, I always use like a microfiber towel.
Whatever you got. Put a little tension here with your fingers so that you're getting that line tight on the spool. With these things, it's awesome. You can adjust that all right here. And then all you're doing is just reeling it on. And you want to reel it on at a real even pace. Yeah. Don't get too crazy because it will tend to bunch up in the corners. So what we do, me and Paul's cool little trick here, get a good little layer. Then you're looking at line snot. Whatever you got. Line snot. This is Braid Aid. KVD makes one. Yeah,
it's basically exactly
it's line conditioner.
Yep.
What this stuff does is it will cut back on your memory. With fluorocarbon, with monofilament, it's huge. Especially with the thicker, 15, 17, 20 pound fluorocarbon. You start to get that springy stuff. This stuff cutbacks on it. It'll also help you with backlashes. So about every maybe 10, 15 turns, we just give it a spray. It'll run through it. A little bit more. Another spray. Run through it. Just at a nice even pace. Give it a spray. Once that's all nice and set up, you've got your reel full. Boom. There we are. It's a full spool. It's soaked with line conditioner. This can now sit. You don't have to worry about it. If you're not going to fish for a week, 2 weeks, doesn't matter. This will be straight as an arrow when it comes off this spool. You can put it back, line up your whole arsenal. You're good to go. What do you got for him, Paul?
I'll show you. Before you cut this braid, or whatever it is, mono braid, take that sticker.
Yeah. It's the little things you don't think about.
Yeah. Put it right back on. And then
now we're good to cut.
Now you're good to cut.
Boom.
And that's it.
If you don't do that, this thing will blow up. And you're going to be upset. Most of your girlfriend's going to be upset because we're wrapped around her toes, in her ear. Your kid's going to be tripping, hitting your coffee table. All bad.
It's all bad. So, yeah. Make sure to take that out. That's it.
That's it.
I mean, it's that simple.
Key things. Make sure your line's coming off the top, going onto the top, wrap around the bottom. Make sure, especially guys, we can't stress this enough. If you're using braid, make sure you're using tape on your reel to make sure that thing's not going to slip on you. It's huge. This stuff, it's cheap. It lasts forever. Use it. It does help. It's not just a gimmick. It does help. We're not sponsored by any brands of this. This is Braid Aid, and it's just what I picked up last. It all works. It's all good. We love it. Use it.
Last tip I have is if you aren't going to put a bait on this right away.
If you're going to keep it.
If you're gonna keep it, doesn't require very much line.
run your line back through the line guide.
Yeah, run it through the guide. Just a loop knot.
Make a loop, tie an overhand knot.
Yep, that's all you're doing. Super easy, apparently. Wow. Just like that. And then a lot of guys will just slide it on the back of this guy right here.
And reel it down.
And reel it down. And you're good.
It's perfect. That way when you go line up your rod, you're already there.
And you can put this on a rod like that. You can put it on a rod, you're good. You can put it on, boom, you're set when you want to get rid of it. It's super easy, guys. That's it.
That's it. It's easy. Just, there are some things that are super critical. There are some things that people miss. Line going the wrong way, not using a good reel conditioner or using any reel conditioner, not using tape when it comes to braid. All things that will make something really simple turn into something super complicated very quickly.
Yep.
So again, we know a lot of you guys already know how to do this. This is for the guys that might not. They're just getting into fishing or really want like maybe a different way to do it. That's what this video is for. If you guys haven't done so, subscribe to the channel, leave a like on the video, comment down below,
hit that bell.
Bing! Let you know every time we drop a video. Again, Bagable beef jerky. If you're looking for good beef jerky, looking for a snack, healthy snack, go get you some. Bagable.com, at Bagable on Instagram.
That's right here. DP10.
Get you 10% off at checkout. All orders are $50, free shipping. Go get you some. Try. It's the best beef jerky you ever had. I'm going to keep saying it. You're going to keep buying it. We're good to go.
That's it.